Once you receive the email with the link to download, you're going to select that and it will start to download, or it will ask you to download and then it will start to download. Now I have already downloaded it, and if you have an iPhone, then they are going to be saved in your files folder in your iCloud. So then they will appear like this. They will appear blank, but you'll be able to see the names. So the next thing that you need to do is select one of the files, select share and save image. This will save it to your camera roll. Now you can open up the Lightroom app, select this little plus button, select album, so that you want to create a new album in order to save all of them. Then create an album called Ella's Presets and save that. Then open up this album, and in here, this is where you want to save all of those DNG files. And you'll see once you import them from your camera roll that they will have a photo as soon as they appear in the app. So we're going to select the two that I have saved. And you can see now the photo. So select the image and then scroll across the bottom until you see presets, which is on the right. This is where they will be saved, but first you need to save them. So in the top right corner, you'll see 3 dots. Select those 3 dots and select Create Preset. Then you can create different albums as well within here. I've got one that's called Ella's Presets, and I'll save it in there. Then you can title that preset the same name that I have named all of them, so that you know what you're using when you go to use it. And this one was called Adelaide City. And now you have that saved. So like I said, when you scroll across the bottom right, then you see presets. You'll be able to go to Ella's Presets, and now it is saved as Adelaide City. Now if you want to change the skin tone or the color or the light or anything at all, we're going to go into light, or we're going to go into color. For skin tone, we're going to select color and then mix. And then to adjust your skin tone, you're going to use the red and the orange colors. So this is what will either make you look more tanned or less. So if we want to increase the tan, we can just slide it across to the left or slide it across to the right in order to make yourself look a little bit less orange. Now, if you want to play around with the color as well, you can select hue, and this is what's going to make it look a little bit more red or a little bit more orange. You can play with the saturation as well, and then the luminance is what is going to actually fade your tan in and out. If you want to brighten up the image, we can bump up the exposure. If you want it a little bit less harsh, if you want that really nice light coloring, then you would bring the contrast all the way down, and that's what's going to give you that effect. For my pictures, I like to increase the whites, bump up the blacks and the shadows, and then usually I'll play with the mix depending on the photo. But that is how you import them and save them so that you can use them for presets on all of your photos.